Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Learn Dota 2 League Season 20, Week 7. Today, we're taking a look at G9, the Brionne team, taking on the Knights who say GG, the Heroine team. With me here today is the guy who was supposed to be here on Wednesdays and was not, and I had to replace him with Tiki, and that is Godlike Matt.
Yo.
And as previously advertised,
Team
gonna be doing a little bit of the speed up action during picks this time. Not gonna make it go crazy, but gonna speed things up a little bit where it makes sense to speed things up, just to try and get things done a little fast. Because these streams have been running for like 5.5 hours sometimes recently. So
Jeez.
yeah, what are you gonna do?
10 seconds remaining.
It's your second job.
5 seconds
Basically is, yeah.
Radiant team ban.
The Brionne team is in the unfortunate situation right now that they are the second pick team and thus have to get rid of all the stuff that you see picked literally every match. No Shaman, no Dazzle, no AA. They're not doing any cover bands at all. Okay, maybe that one a little bit, but they're not doing any cover bands at all. They're just like getting rid of all the stuff that's just being picked every week. I guess it
What
does.
has been being picked every week in LD2L?
Shadow Shaman, Vengeful Spirit, like 100%.
Yeah, I guess those are really good picks.
See a lot of Wraith King Pause 3, like most matches, I think.
I don't know.
See a lot of this guy
good
too.
Anymore.
The big funny red guy.
Yeah. Axe is good.
Axe is good. I don't think he's first pick good though. I think Axe is good. Axe
I
is
don't
not
think first pick, but
yeah, he's like still really good, but he's not like last patch you could kind of get away with like the very early first pick axes, but I think this patch it's a little rougher. I think you kind of have to wait for the axe pick to make some sense to do that. Interestingly, see Heroine made it on time. There you go. Interestingly, the Skywrath mage pick here looks like something of a deny pick. They let it through in the first bans. That's like Maniac's main hero, of course. Let it through, then picked it for themselves. They want to show them how it's done, I guess. Ban the Lena, ban the TI.
and
So
they pick the axe into the sky.
Yes. It's a very two very different ban strats here. Outside of that Ursa ban, that's a very good Ursa ban, by the way. I approve of that one. Picking up the Muerta.
Is that support or are they?
That's
is that
probably
their
core. Lemonhead does not have the biggest pool of heroes, and that's like his mainstay basically.
Ah,
It's
I like Marta players.
I gotta tell you, Muerta into Skywrath Mage is a little nasty. Like,
Oh yeah,
you're gonna have
Marta
BKB.
is a hard hero. To play.
You're gonna have that BKB for most of the bigger fights, don't get me wrong, but like, when that BKB is down, and eventually that's gonna turn into just 6 seconds, right? It's kind of rough having a guy who can just instantly silence you on that lineup, because when you're silenced, you are a range creep. Like, you're one of the, like, worst affected heroes by the old silence of the game. He's got things that deal with your funny little ult. They got Jakiro.
I actually feel bad for this axe right now.
Yeah, right now this is a 3 and under club on Heroine team, and there's like nobody good for Axe to go for yet. The good news is with the Ursa ban, at the very least, that's the worst matchup you could have, and that's gone.
Well, like I don't know. At this MMR, I feel like you can make everything work. But if the supports stay behind their cores and Axe doesn't see them and they don't have the vision, then it's hard because whoever he calls, he gets Jakiro ulted and Sky ulted.
Yeah.
But
And
if
it's
they
three
do,
bad
if the
guys to call,
supports
too.
play in the lanes and shit, then they're really easy to kill if
like-
he gets his timing.
Three guys who are I think it's like 3 guys who he's not going to kill actually for a long time, reasonably. Like, Jakiro is pretty tanky, Skywrath attacks slow, and like has weak right clicks. She's not going to interact with your blade mail or with your spins. So you're just going to call him. Do like
You gotta be smart about it. You gotta
Yeah.
call them into waves when they're trying to farm.
Yeah. That's not something you could just like snap into existence necessarily. That's something you do have to prep for. It's
They're
like
extremely squishy right now.
hard calls. Hard calls in this game. You obviously can't do the Centaur. That's just going to end badly for you.
Which draft do you like better right now?
I gotta tell you, I like the heroine land. In particular, it's like they picked the Centaur Warrunner. It's not often that you see like an awesome looking Centaur game, but right now, the only bad thing in the world for Centaur Warrunner is like the axe call basically.
I think the Willow is pretty annoying, but yeah.
It's annoying, but
he
nothing
pops
more than
blade mail
annoying.
eventually.
Yeah.
Dire team ban.
Puck's interesting.
Is that Blue Jay? Does Blue Jay play mid?
Yes.
Okay.
Sarah
And
win
then
on
Lost
3.
probably gonna pick Sven or some bullshit.
Radiant team ban.
More than likely. Yeah.
Sven or DK.
It's a little scary to be picking Puck into the BKB piercing stun and into the shackle and into the Dark Willow thing, though I think
10
she can
seconds
dodge that.
remaining.
I feel like this is a great
Brilliant team
Sven game. To be honest, you just blink stun and whoever you hit with your echo just dies.
You blink, stun, axe calls you, you pop like a tomato.
Not really. You
10
go
seconds
Sanj and Yasha.
It's true, you got Sanj and Yasha,
You
so
kill
you
you kill the
Dire
axe
team back.
through his blade mail.
can... Oof. I feel like, with the way you build on axe, I do feel like that's sort of unlikely you kill him before he kills you on the
10
blade mail.
seconds remaining.
He's gonna have so much armor. At least he ideally should have so much armor anyway. Those things are going like horrifically for him, which is there's a non-zero chance of that, frankly. Doesn't look like the most awesome game in the world for him right
10
now.
seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Very different band strats here though. Like Brionne kind of half split this lineup between like just straight meta bands, straight comfort bands, and then on the other hand,
Radiant
heroine
team
all on Abaddon. Puzzle and Abaddon, huh? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Like this Wind Ranger is P4 on
10
Maniac. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Like he's gonna go
5
Death Shot.
seconds remaining.
And like Abaddon has to be good at toggling his ult because he's gonna get one shot.
Saw right into axe, but I gotta tell you, you have the death shot thing that Matt just pointed out. You have a lot of things that can like kite him around in a fight, and I
But
just
Axe, yeah.
I hated not knowing what my pause one matchup is. Or I guess you do know what your pause one matchup is in the Muerta, but so it's not like is Abaddon. It depends. Whether Abaddon is good in a Muerta is like beyond the two of their interactions. It's like, can he save the ult for the Muerta ult? Is the real answer to that. Like the real question to ask there, and that's pretty tough here. He's gonna have to be
I think
very
those
conscious
heroes
about how he
kite.
uses
I
that.
think those heroes
Choose your
kite
hero.
perfectly. But the Puck, Dragon Knight's a good pick.
Yeah, the puck might have. The puck might get in the way of a lot of that, but yeah, I kind of hate this as an Abaddon game. I especially hate this in the fact that it's like Heroine has really put themselves on like a death timer here. It's like you could, I guess Puck with the new like the right click pill people are doing these days scales fairly well, but it's like if Blue Jay doesn't do that, or if it just doesn't go that well, or it takes just like a super duper long time or whatever, right? If that's not the direction,
Scales better. They're gonna have to.
It's like Brionne's team skills better like by a lot. It's like if Puck doesn't go the right click build, then you're getting to the point where it's like Axe scales better than any of these guys.
Well, they have no other damage for him than the
Yeah.
Abaddon right click. It's just magic. So once they all have AKBs, the game becomes pretty hard.
Yeah. I don't know. I do not.
Abba himself isn't like the terrible pick. It's just it doesn't complete their draft. They need high physical damage.
I feel like Abbo is really good here in any case. We're going to have to agree to disagree on that. It's like a guy who doesn't scale, like probably, as far as the heroes that you can run pause one without getting laughed in the room, the worst scaling in the entire game. Like, against a DK that's kind of scary. Against, like, a bunch of heroes that can kite him around, that's pretty scary. Puck has good damage. You'll have to, like, actually get that to happen, is the thing. It's like... he has to actually do the build, which he probably. I hope he will anyway. He's got the
30 seconds to battle.
so you know probably. He has to actually do that.
I don't know if Axe just goes pipe, a blade mail blink pipe or something like that. You can just go. I mean, you can just have BKBs on the cores. Then I don't know. You just kite Diaba.
Yeah.
Nice
Such a
Willow brambles.
Good
Yeah,
lineup
this
for
is not
kiting.
it.
The battle begins.
Watkins immediately going down there. Love very low as well. Will actually going to follow him to the grave. Yikes. At least they got the majority of the bounties here. In fact, I think Dyer might actually have all the bounties. Because Buck stole this one, yeah. 4 bounties for the Dyer, awesome.
There's already a 1K advantage, and the creeps haven't even reached each other yet.
That's a sub 1K advantage, that's a sub 1K.
Oh, okay. Oh, sub 1K.
Yeah, indeed, Dyer secured all 4 bounties, which is not actually enough to overturn the double kill there, if you're wondering. Anyway, it's time for the roll call for G9. Pause 1, you've got Lemon Grab on, up the Shouts the Train, on the Muerta. Pause 2, you've got Pocket on the DK. Pause 3, you've got Lou, formerly known as Victor Gardevoir GF, on the X. Pause 4, you've got Maniac on the Windrunner. And pause 5, you've got Brionne, captain of the team, on the Dark Willow. On the other side of the coin, for the Knights who say GG, pause 1, you have on the Abaddon. Can't do it right today because I'm like a little stopped up. Pause 2, you've got Blue Jay on the Puck, who's getting kind of fucked up right now. Pause 3, you've got Heroine, captain of the team, on the Centaur Warrunner. Pause 5, pause 4, Whimsical Dragon on the Skyrath Mage. And pause 5, you've got Wilfortkins on the Jakiro. I really like the Centaur picks. This is good news. This is like.
I think Maniac should be near mid right now. But
Ooh, I don't like this happening to Centaur though. He's dead.
He's dead.
So dead, yeah. DC died to a split kill. Whimsical Dragon likely to follow.
they're gonna get a double. They're gonna get you
Nope.
dead shot.
Walks away with 26 HP. The Shield of the Scion.
Yeah, the strong thing about Windranger 4 with a dead shot is that you can just kinda, it's got so much range, you can just hang around between lanes, and right now he could kill the puck really easily.
Yeah. Axe in the middle
Especially-
of 19 creeps here, like this.
Yeah.
But did not like the follow-up to that. He just charged. He took out 1,000 creeps, got about 1 million last hits. Well, actually got 7, but he took
I think
about
Windranger's dead here.
about 1,000 creeps. and then just let
She
this
win
happen
runs.
follow-up.
She win run when she wasn't in any threat.
That's true. So, double kill for the Dire top lane here. There's one thing you're definitely going to get out of the Abaddon, it's a good laner. Lou really... I think despite that, it's not like an amazing matchup versus the Axe, but like, Lou really overestimated his ability to stand up to that. So far, it is all Pocket here in mid. As,
I really like this DK pick.
pretty close to double. Yeah, I do too. It's like,
Well, it's just a strong, especially for a player. I don't know if Puckett does play mid or if he's just an offlaner that's playing mid.
Yeah, it's
but
an offlaner
just a
playing
hero
mid,
you can't
yeah.
really lose the lane to. Yeah.
yeah, I think that's changed a
DK
little, but
yeah. I definitely think if Windranger's hanging around, they can kill this Puck. Like Puck is so low HP. That's something Puckett should, especially with Maniac playing Wind a lot, you should talk to support a bit more.
perhaps. Still, not like he needs it necessarily at the moment. He is double last hits. He's 7 up on denies, over double there. Actually,
They are
3
making
times.
stacks.
We're trying to take up the stack again on the Axe. Very passive lane bot right now. Willow's not actually here, she's pulling, but these guys are still playing very cautiously. I think they got a little burned by that first blood there. At least they got the Lotus. Oh, Brionne goes into fog for just a half second and the
Like
W.
your Discord is.
Yeah, I know. It'll be a minute.
Did you
Don't
change
worry
something?
about it.
My Discord's lagging.
No, it's
Okay. Okay.
my disc usage suddenly spiked because that always has to happen on Wednesdays. And it'll be a minute. Don't worry about it. It'll fix itself.
It's a bit better now.
It'll hopefully fix itself anyway. Basically always has. So, yeah. Like how every time Axe drops a Battle Hunger, immediately just drops the Aphotic Shield.
He needs a stick. Yeah, I think he griefed his lane really hard by not having a stick starting up.
I wonder.
And now he just bought a stick, but he's kind of already lost the lane at this point.
He's 9 last hits down. He's 5 denies down. Lanes are pretty much coming out all in for the Dire except for mid. So I guess the side lane's coming in for the Dire.
Oh.
Even though Heroine's been having to play really passively, just try to huh?
Bro,
I
I just
guess.
think, yeah, I just think Maniac could be getting so many kills right now around the map.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Ooh, didn't even get the. I mean, that wouldn't have been a kill anyway, but didn't even get the Jakiro in that, which is kind of rough. Might have been able to get the revenge kill there, but
I think X just needs to start farming camps and win. Just make sure that the other lanes win.
yeah, I don't think he cared that much about the Abaddon because he's such a slow farmer. He's such a bad farmer. I don't think he cared that much about him like hitting the creeps here. I think you were more than happy to just take a powder, go somewhere else instead of just keep throwing kills down his throat.
Like, look at bottom. Look how low the Centaur is. These are easy.
Oh no!
Wing.
Oh no! Okay.
Yeah.
Whew.
The wind is down here, or like a minute earlier. She probably gets a kill on Centaur. Probably gets a kill or two on Puck mid.
True, yeah. Not again, baby. Oh, he's even under the. He's even level 6, but he's under the tower and he still didn't get him.
Top tower is under attack.
Now TPing in. TP is quite late and is going to come in very low health and stunned. Stunned again. DK's in though. Rotation in from DK. Going to get the Jakiro for sure. I don't think they realized they had the Abaddon there.
I think they need to dive with the Abaddon. No, he has no ult.
Yeah, they know he has no ult. They saw him go ding, but they're not willing to try and press that. They figure he's already gone. I'm in the head in a bad way here. Gonna get stumped, gonna get queued. Puck in again, stay near, get silenced.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So Lemonhead now down once again. They saw the Willow going top. They responded to that. No, you can't. You can't keep showing up to this, Lou.
Yeah.
This is sunk cost fallacy, my friend.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, Jakiro's dead. Oh, I should have called him in the way. Oh no. There you go.
Yep.
Dire's middle
I don't think he
tower
necessarily
is under
needed to
attack.
use his crappy level 1 battle hunger for that, but hey. Kill was had, so there's that. And he's actually, even though he's died a million times, he's actually closed quite a bit of the gap with the Abaddon at this point. Well, it's getting worse now, but he's like, this is just doing it. You know, little camp, so that doesn't really matter much.
No.
It should be noted, by the way, right now, that whole DK has double Puck's last hits thing, that's still the case. It's 25 to 50. 51 last hits Pocket, 25 last hits Blue Jay. DK Puck, respectively, so he is, like, way out in front right now. Tomato and potato. They're looking to get him, though. He's in a pretty compromising position, actually. He really should have hit the ult beforehand. Oh my god.
What is
He's
happening?
super dead now.
Oh man. I don't know. This is Maniac just literally has to be playing with either his mid or bottom right now. I guess like they could try and get the kill on La, but they actually have to set it up.
They did get the ult out of him. He did run for the hills.
Like, I mean, yeah.
Time has actually helped out the Axe a lot here. Maybe that rotation in from mid, but he's now actually... Okay, I was gonna say he's ahead of the Abaddon again, but no, Abaddon just goes and does a camp and he's back ahead, but still.
Nice.
Radiant go down here, bot.
Nice, Maniac. Good job. He's gonna snipe this guy too. There you go. Good.
Michael tries to dodge, but gets forecast a little bit. Dark Willow almost dives the tower at 19 HP.
Yeah.
Very close. Look at the net worth charts. Mostly lines up with what you would logically expect. Even with that kill on the DK, and even with that go, they had that bot. DK still decently ahead of everybody. Takes the T1 mid, takes the catapult creep too. Kinda looks like he doesn't know what he should be doing next, but what are you gonna do? They're gonna go all in on the Muerte here. Ooh, Blue Jay almost dies with the Dark Willow solo. Doesn't
Yeah,
quite get
I
the
think
job done.
there's only one way you lose this game is if he let them start rolling you over and have it on, you know, they'll get auras on Centaur and then you won't be able to kill anyone.
See you in the spring. Okay,
They kind of just need to protect their Muerta.
Pipe coming up.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire structures are
Like right now, if Maniac's bottom, he
Radiant
kills
structures
Blue Jay
are
again.
fortified.
Both teams has taken out their respective safe lane
Dire's
T1s.
top tower is
Yeah.
under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Dire takes the this tower like a frame before the Radiant. Take that one. And it looks like Brionne's team is in a full okay, what now moment here. As everyone is
think
just
they
kind of in
just,
awkward spots on the map.
I think they just need to farm.
Yeah, I mean, that's always going to be a valid option for the Brionne team this game. Even with all, like, the right-click hijinks, it's still not, like, an awesome, like, right-click
Radiant's
fuck
middle
game.
tower is under attack.
That axe, not really what you want to have into that, I think. So, I think if this game goes late, it's pretty assuredly, unless they like lose so much of the map that it's like, you know, it's 60 minutes, but they have 30 minutes worth of farm. Unless like that happens, obviously. But if they're able to keep the game going and be making money during that time, it's just always going to be benefit to the Radiant, I think.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Smoke
under
Ank in
attack.
here is not really the guy you want to be Smoke Anking, unfortunately, for these guys. Not without the axe anyway. He's doing a bunch of stacks right now. Trying to climb up here. Looking for Blade Mail before the Blank Dagger. A
I would
little
definitely
ambitious.
go blink first.
Yeah, I probably would too. They're gonna find Whimsical Dragon here.
Nice.
Just take him out in record time. Ben is going to just call for retreat here. Probably the right play. No reason at all to risk that.
Get some vision down. That's nice.
Down here. All that's down here is the humble Centaur War Runner. Play mail almost done. Gonna make him kind of a hairy target for the Muerta, especially for a while. For the Muerta, and if for some reason she wants to do that, for
Radiant's
the
middle
okay.
tower is under attack.
Looking for a Abaddon here. They're going to take out his. Oh man, they nearly got the Cascade of Bolts down on Pocket, but he actually dodged the Skywrath Bolt. They're going to take out Blue Jay before anything else happens. Centaur right in the Axe's face. Axe is going to wait a minute to call him and then finally say, yeah, whatever, get the job done. I'm going to trade Maniac for it. Pocket a little crazy staying in this as long as he has. They're going to stop the Abaddon from pursuing any further. Skedaddle, that's a 2-for-1 trade. About 500 gold changes hands there for the Radiant. Axe has his Blade Mail, and with that he's like if they're to lay the blank. La has to hit ult doing this ancient camp. But thanks to the assistance of Jakiro, he is actually going to be able to like do it. He's got himself some Blade Mail. Or staff on the Windrunner. DK has Mage Slayer going for his own blink next. Want to do some aggressive plays. I don't know if it's 100% necessary. The blink on the DK at this juncture, like you're probably gonna want one in this game.
I think it is. I think it is. They need like Axe want Blade Mail is not gonna have a blink for another probably 5 minutes. What's his farm look like?
I think Axe and the DK are gonna have Blade Mail, going to have the blink dagger at pretty much.
I think
the same
both
time.
of them having blink is important. With the Axe, they both have great catch if they can get on top of them. So. And the fight's pretty much over if they.
Whimsical Dragon just got rid of him instantly.
Yep.
Trying to the Brionne team just trying to occupy jungle here as hard as they can.
No, I really like this DK build. It's nice.
Centaur, Vanguard's complete. Thinks about getting involved in that. Decides not to. Pipe up next for him. Interesting, I think maybe he had this early and I'm blind, but I think he did a detour there. He was going to Blade Mail right into Pipe, but he detoured to Vanguard there. The Axe pushes up bot wave. Everybody comes to town. It's Smash Ultimate. Everyone is here. They're going to... Okay, I was going to say they're going to look for him, but I think that was just Centaur trying to make sure he wasn't about to get gibbed there. Blink is now out on the DK. I got a minute or two before it comes up on Axe. Assuming he doesn't get like distracted or anything dumb happens. Radiant looking in the dire jungle once again, but
Does the DK have his blink?
Yes, they do.
Smoking?
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is a good smoke, but the thing is that
nobody's
the
here.
entire team's spawn him, yeah.
Yep.
They can push this tower.
They can. They're a pretty good pushing lineup, so. And one of the nice things about this DK and Windrunner thing is that when you have the support Windrunner, you're not going to be able to build as much into right-click items, but when you have the DK who's got the Corrosive Breath, it doesn't matter quite so much, because he's breaking some of your armor. Or, in this case, some of the objective's armor, which is going to give the Windrunners some right-click back. Both teams are just doing their respective safe lane T1s. This is really bizarre, but hey, it's just gonna happen. And they're just gonna accept the trade. Both teams are going to just completely accept this trade.
Yeah, I think this game is really weird, actually.
It is. I think that the trade of the T2 mids, or not T2 mids, the T2 safe lanes, I think that probably favors the Radiant. I think they care less about that than the Dire does about losing their own tower.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Illusion.
Like, hypothetically, I suppose, it's worse for the Radiant just because it gives Dire the ability to go high ground at any point they want, but, like, right now they're not really looking like they'd be able to do that anyway. This is a weird little situation here. They're going to drop a lot on the Centaur Warrunner to try and keep them separated from the rest of this fight. It's going to be a mostly successful. Axe coming in with his Blink Dagger as well, so... You know, as predicted, the first fight where DK has his Blink Dagger here, Axe actually has his too. Both teams just kind of retreat.
Well, this is their timing. They should be smoking right now or trying to...
Looking at DK, thinking about DK. There's nothing these guys want more than DK, but they're just not
That
gonna.
is not
Okay,
the
that
guy.
is crazy talk. You're not allowed to do that. But Willow takes care of all the incoming damage, so it's actually not as horrific as it looks, stay near out on the DK. He is going to go down for this, but it's unlikely it's going to be anything more than 2 for 1. Very crazy blink. Like, okay, this is a crazy blink the other way. This is a good blink. Love that a lot. The axe.
Yeah, I mean, they blew everything. There you go. I mean, they're not. I don't think they're playing the fights correctly, and the Jakiro in the sky. They blew their spells before the axe was calling anyone.
Yeah. The
But yeah, DK going on Centaur, and then I don't know. It's just some weird stuff, but he's so tanky right now. Like the mage players, just they can't kill him.
well, they can kill him actually. In fact, they did do that because
And they lost their team for it. Yeah.
Well, no, they didn't lose the fight because he was the only one they lost, and then they killed 3. So you know, Blue Jay about half health before anything even happens here. Brionne doing some deep scouting here, has a Yule, so has some ability to buy some time. Axe going.
They're really strong right now. Like, Radiant's super strong.
We're just not even looking at this. Huerta is,
No, she just keeps farming, and that's fine. I think Radiant right now needs to capitalize and just smoke or just run at them. Like, they're stronger, they got blinks.
Awesome to be the later game team, and we're sitting here at 20 minutes. Like, the Radiant is stronger right now. And DK
they're going on
versus Centaur
Centaur
once
again.
again. Yep. Exactly what Centaur wants you to do, you know. He's going to ult, then he's going to get stuck in a bunch of crap. But
They use everything, and then
Pocket
Axe
just
is
lives
gonna
in the
kill
Macropire.
people. Oh, Axe already popped play now, and then jumps in the macro.
Yeah. They're going to get the Abaddon ult.
Yeah.
This is a lot of nothing. Oh no. Oh, they got the Muerta.
Oh boy.
Radiant is addicted to taking horrible fights with the DK,
Yeah.
man. Like, they just cannot stop doing it. Every time this man sees a Centaur, it just fills his entire brain. He's got to kill that guy. It's exactly what he wants you to do. Right? Like, you know, two fights in a row now. DK has just been completely sidelined because of it. He's throwing all his damage onto the tankiest target. He's throwing... He was, like, so determined to kill the Centaur after he even ulted, no less. He was standing in the Macropire trying to get it done. 2 people were standing in the Macropire trying to kill that guy, right? Like, that is just wrong. That is just the incorrect move, unfortunately. It really would, like, this guy doesn't have anything that you need to kill him for yet. He doesn't have any auras. He's, like, using his ults at these kind of weird times. It's not, like, anything happening because of it, right? You're just dropping the whole world on him. Dropping the whole world on the Abaddon. And what they really should be doing at this juncture is going for, like, the puck. But now, because they've kind of done this so many times in a row, now he's got a pipe, and so now they care about him. Now they have to care about him. At least a little.
I still think that they just need to get to this guy and the puck.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I
the
would
Jakiro,
definitely agree with that.
Like, but the axe was coming from good angles. He just like blade mail, and I think he got some damage where he couldn't blink. But
He was coming from good. I think the real problem is he was coming from good angles, but instead of going for one of the targets that he was like going to be able to pretty effectively deal with, he immediately jumps on the Abaddon before he's even ulted.
Yeah, I think he could have called the Centaur right away if he just blinked on the other side of the macro.
They're pincering La in here. They've got the Watcher, so he can't go this way. Oh no, misses the call.
Lord. He needs to walk into the.
Going to do
there you go.
the
They're gonna kill
Centaur
Sky.
ult.
This
Yep,
is much better.
Right. Fuck on the back line.
They need to go on
DK's
puck.
going to fight
DK. DK should just go on the puck.
Yeah, he's leaving it for the axe, I think.
He's
Oh,
yeah. He
no,
could have
just
spun the
barely
puck
whiffed
right there.
The call.
Yeah, Pockets could have killed the puck.
Oh no, Centaur Warrener walked into the fight. Okay, there we go. It's finally stopped. But I was gonna say Centaur Warrener walked into the fight, and you could see Pocket immediately turning around there. But no, they get the.
GQ.
Oh no! Oh no! 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 Oh, this is bad, baby. Blue Jay going down. Shakira going
my.
down. One good 1 for 4 deserves another 1 for 4. I guess it's really 1 for 5. Skywrath just respawned. Very
Yeah,
long fight.
I don't know if did Jakiro miss his macro or was he trying to split the Muerta from the fight?
He was trying to split the Muerta from the fight, I think. So that started off looking bad, but I think that kind of, like, you can see, my heart sank when the Centaur walked into the middle of the fight. The first thing that happened was DK turned around and blocked eyes with him, and then my team is griefing me. Fortunately,
I think
immediately turned
Maniac
around.
is griefing.
Damn, biggest Maniac hater.
No, I think
3K.
Maniac. I think the Maniac could have won this game already.
4K gold swing.
This
4K
Ranger
gold
hero is
swing.
really
They
good right
monster
now.
kill on the bat, and he's got his Radiance. Blade Mail, he's looking for a harpoon. It's gonna take a minute. BKB out on the X. Blink up next for Centaur. Man does not have Blink yet. Blink next for the Centaur. Puck is.
They're
He's going
kind
for
of
something
like
of a right click ability. Starting with the Ags before he's really got any right click, which is a little unusual. But
he's got the Witchblade, but I don't know. They
So
don't
small,
really
though.
have damage. If they initiate on this guy and the puck, and Jakiro misses his macro, like they don't really have damage.
Speaking of
And
damage,
on the other end, the Radiant just has an insane amount of nuke. So it's like a good pipe game, but at the same time, like they're just getting kited and they're not actually getting anything done.
yeah,
in these
unfortunately, I
fights.
will say I do think some of the Centaur ults have been a little question mark in alt chat. They're not like horrific, but I do think that is part of it. Because the Radiant isn't really responding to the Centaur ults very well or very
Radiant's
often,
top
but the
tower
problem is
under
that they're
attack.
they feel like they've usually been sort of for himself more often, it
Dyer's
feels like.
bottom
It's
tower
usually
is
like
under
Centaur
attack.
gets caught and uses that to
Dyer's
retreat
structures are
pretty
fortified.
often. Okay, this is interesting. Five-man smoke
Dire
here.
are scanning.
I don't think Dire at all wants to fight right now. I think they need to split. Either split and farm or try and get a gank. Like,
And they might want to. These guys just did Tormentor and they're all about half dead.
yeah, if they 5v5, I don't think they really win unless. I mean, the Pocket team has done
Yeah.
some.
Look at that.
Like, they're doing it again.
Once again, man, Pocket is gone.
X
It
pop
ended up in this
BKB.
terrific position. You're
Axe is
looking.
walking around. Axe gets a good call.
Yeah,
Whips his call.
and then dies.
Dies. Yeah, because he popped his BKB 6 seconds earlier. Muerta's going nuts. She's going in. Abba's ult's gonna pop. They're gonna kill her.
It's with
Oh
nothing
boy.
done.
Yeah.
He's
When-
just like.
When
It's
gets
just,
away.
have you ever heard of one of those cases where you've got this guy who's like considered a genius, but he's got like an alcohol addiction or he's like on heroin or whatever, and he just won't heroin, get it? Yeah, ha 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 ha. And he just won't quit. Like the addiction is just ruining his life, but he just won't stop. That's DK going on Centaur this game. He does not have his BKB. He's playing like he does. I do not agree with the AC. Like 4 times in a row, you've gotten owned by just being chain stunned to death. Get a BKB. But like
This
every
is definitely
fight,
a BKB game.
not only does DK go for the Centaur, he like puts his neck out hard for him. He knowingly blinked into 5, looking for the kill on Centaur. Go for somebody else, my friend. Please.
What's Abba's items? What's Abba's items?
Um,
Do you go Radiance? Yeah, I
yep.
think. Okay, I don't know. I think DK should have went for a Bloodthorn right now or a BKB, and like he just jumps on top of
Radiant's
Puck
top tower
and kills him,
Yeah.
or Sky and kills him, or Jack. Like those are 3 heroes that he murders instantly, and
Yeah.
that are literally their only damage. So
just has to stop with the madness.
he needs to
of
hit them. He has a
Centaur.
Mage Slayer, so he needs to hit the heroes that deal magic damage.
Yeah.
But
I.e. not this guy.
I generally don't know how they're losing these fights. Well, I do know, but
Radiant's top tower
like
is under
this,
attack.
it's a
It's
very
for
simple.
very preventable reasons.
Yeah, they need
think
to
it's
talk
the
to
best
each
way
other
to
and know who the targets in the fights are. Because
Yeah.
Centaur's sitting in the lane baiting them, and that's exactly you're making the Centaur useful.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good Centaur game in general. Don't get me wrong. I think he's pretty behind right now, but it's a very good looking Centaur game. The problem is like they're really playing. They are playing the exact game he wants them to. Every fight, the whole world just everybody ignores the puck, everybody ignores the back line. All the trouble just falls right on his head, and they have so much of a mobility advantage in a way, like outside of the center alt specifically. When they're center alted, no. But outside of that specific example, right? Outside of that scenario,
I think the Radiant has the upper hand on mobility. They have two blinks. They have Wind Run. They have
that's what I'm saying.
Willow
right?
Run. Like they can get on top of these 3 heroes very easily. They have so much catch for them too.
You just said the same point I was in the middle of saying. Thank you, I guess.
Exactly.
But yeah, they have all the blinks. They have like faster heroes. They have the Yules on the Dark Willow.
Yeah, and now they're gonna get to the point of the game where I was saying, where they're just gonna get very tanky on the Dire, and they won't be able to do anything.
Going for the pipe
But
and the axe.
then if it goes extra late game, then hopefully the Muerta will have like some insane damage. But
she's already pretty strong. She is still second place in that world.
Once she gets, she still needs her Pike and a Daedalus.
Yeah, Pike's coming out.
I would maybe even go Silver Edge. Silver Edge could be really nice. You break the Centaur and the Abba.
Centaur, Aura's both done here. Got the Crimson and he's got the pipe. And
I would maybe even go Blink on Muerta.
Attempt on the Brionne here.
Bucket gets Jack. He's going for Sky. He's good.
Yeah. This time it makes a little bit of sense, I suppose, if I'm being fair. Axe calls no more. Is he out of Ben? Okay, he has ulted, so this should be a dead Ben, right? You know. Okay, there we go. Bucket. Yeah. Okay, even if he dies to Skywrath, he's fine. He's not gonna do that. 4 for 5! A very bloody battle, but this, shows exactly what you can do with this situation here. Oh my god, the DK got everything. All the XP, all the gold. But, shows what happens on the situation, right? Like, in the fight where you have, like, the fights where you have the DK going for the Centaur, it's going, like, horrifically. In the fights where the DK pretends that Centaur doesn't even exist until he's already almost dead, it goes awesome, right? Like, I hope they comprehended that on Pocket, because it's pretty much the cornerstone of this.
I think this AC is a bad purchase.
Rasma. Yeah, he just needs a BKB. Like,
it's like 5k. It's like 5k gold that you could have that allows you to, like, carry the game.
BKB,
like, as DK right now, like, yeah, you can either get BKB or like a Bloodthorn, or because Puck doesn't have the spell, right? He didn't go Yules.
I'll take that.
No, Puck is a free kill, and so is Sky, and so is Jack.
Yeah, but how's that going to help him kill the Centaur Warrunner? If you think about it.
I mean, how's this AC gonna help him kill him?
He attacks faster.
I guess.
Dire are scanning.
Dire are scanning. Ben's got... Uh-oh. Okay, I really thought for a second like my internet went out or something, but no. Just every bit of motion in the game came to a stop. I guess that wouldn't have made sense anyway because this is a replay, but the way Lud just stopped dead and everything, that just made me slut. Ben is basically 6 slut now. All he's got to, well, he's 5 slut. He's got a null.
I think Abaddon can actually carry this game.
Whimsical Dragon can get carried to the morgue.
Yeah.
Kiro got the Greaves.
Abba, I think Abba can carry this.
It's pretty worrying. Like, the one reason that there's even a question mark is because there's no BKB on this guy. If there was a BKB on this guy, there would not even be like a thought that a bad.
Well, they could have ended this game very quickly if they just played the lanes better, got out of the lanes stronger, and just all about BKBs. The game would probably be over. They have the draft that's better. They have a better draft. That's a good
I'm
Roche.
gonna do Roche.
Yeah.
They're not really aware of this. Kind of like gathering here. You see Brionne, they're all going in on Brionne. Axe has to be disciplined here. Does not want
Axe
to
just
give
has to.
things away too early.
Dude, yeah, I don't know why he's hanging out on the below ground there.
Going to get the BKB. Use the BKB here. The Aegis is going to get picked up. I'm gonna kill
Actually,
one guy out
I
of
don't
the
know.
pit.
I think Abba is actually like their only hero right now,
Fight gets split up.
and Centaur, but
Well, Puck is always a hero because, you know, the DK has no BKB and thus has no ability to survive the Puck ult or anything.
the Puck has Pharasma. Yeah, that's true. DT Puck.
I take the XP here. They got Aegis somewhere to going for the shard here. Ward has been mostly playing this game right, I think. There have been a few incidents where he just like takes a fight that he absolutely has no reason to take part in. But for the most part, this guy has been just kind of staying behind the scenes and just right-clicking creeps, and he's pretty scary looking at the moment. He's got his Mjolnir, he's got his Hurricane Pike, BKB. Going for the Daedalus next.
Yeah, once he has his Daedalus, I think.
It's very hard. You can just kind of
it's
kill
done.
everybody else on the Abaddon's team except like him and Centaur.
I
And
don't
Centaur
think
is not
even.
what you want.
Yeah, I mean, I think Centaur dies when she has Daedalus. She just pops BKB and murders him.
Yeah, I guess that's true. You pop the BKB, it's not really scary anymore.
Dire's middle tower is under
You don't pop the BKB, it might get scary for you, but hey. Just gonna demolish T2 mid here, going upstairs. Going to drop the Skyraz stuff on top of the Muerta's head. Muerta's is gonna get 4 staff. Out, very good from Muerta. This is a very casual go into T3 here. Like, they did not even sweat looking at this thing. Batten wants Muerta. Centaur gonna go in 2, but again, they're just going to take her out here. DK wants his melee racks. If he gets it,
Axe needs to blink on Puck right now.
yeah, you can see
Fuck,
it.
Jakiro, oh my god.
Oh, he missed the call.
Oh man.
He took out the Jakiro. They got 2 in the Puck ult. Axe gonna
They
hit
have
the
no
BKB.
damage. They have no damage, man.
Yeah. Aegis comes out on the Muertus, who's that? And
Oh,
the
that's
bad.
dead. Oh,
Yeah,
he
I
has
thought
ult.
I was gonna say I thought he was dead, but he actually had ult there. Bringing the buybacks out. Axe comes in with a big call, gets rid of the Abad. The Axe is gonna go down himself. Man, buddies, Blue Jay, you're crazy, you're a psychopath. That better be your Yules. That is not Israel's. He doesn't even have Yule. Okay, wait, no, that's bad.
Brionne said, fuck that shit.
Yeah, wanted
I'm out.
nothing to do with it. A bit of a shame, because I think Willow's skills at the very least could have ensured that the Muerta gets to retreat. It looks like it was really bad for the Radiant, but and they didn't get this melee rack, which was a big shame, but the reality is that they got 5 kills there, 3 buybacks, including a buyback out of the P1. Just put Muerta in first place. The gold change looks like it favors Dire, but I would bet they probably actually lost money on this fight with the 3 buybacks. It's not factored into this. It's always I hope they can fix that up one day to actually like correctly work right. But what are you gonna do?
I don't think they ever get to win this game unless Puck gets some crazy items right now.
Has
Puck is-
Axe.
Yeah, Axe Pharasma's good, but he'll need more. He'll need like a Mjolnir Daedalus for him to.
Yeah, to like
So-
actually do things. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're still too far behind.
they just need so much, and by the time they have that, like Muerta will be doing a lot more damage.
And it didn't really happen in the last fight because there was a bit of hesitation and the call whiffed in the end, but like There's always it's kind of the PA syndrome here. It's like no matter how good things are for Puck, without anything defensive on her person, which she is like desperately trying to avoid here, she's always at risk of just like the Axe Call Blade Mail is just gonna nuke her, right? Like Axe Call Blade Mail, she's gonna die in that like every time. There's not another option, which is rough.
Well, it's not happening any fights, so
That's true, yeah. It's just purely academic at this juncture, but
I do like the Axe build. I do think the blink before this game in this scenario, but I do like the pipe.
yeah, pipe BKB.
I don't know. I feel like this game should have been over a long time ago.
Dire take out Tormentor here. They're gonna get the free shard on the Scareth Mage coming through the Twin Gates. Brionne is smoked here, is kind of looking to intercept. Oh no, they found Axe waddling around back here. He's gonna pop the BKB. Makes a call, doesn't get anybody. It's super disorganized. Nobody is hitting anybody with anything. Axe is
This is
taking
literally every
all the
single fight
punishment
that we've watched is
from
like
the Puck.
it happens like
Bad
this.
Nags. Unfortunately,
Oh,
Muerta
dead.
is just going to give Abaddon his entire HP bar back, but what are you going to do? Despite all of that, though, it's going astonishingly
matter.
poorly for the Dire. Axe actually bought there just to finish the job. I like to see that.
Yeah.
Axe bought to finish the job. And I think the job
Like
is
in
done
this
now.
game,
Like,
in this game, Axe does not frontline. Like your DK is gonna take punishment, and your job is just to get onto the Puck or the Sky or the Jakiro. And all these fights is like he's just running around because he can't get the blink initiate because he's taking damage, and then like you can't get a good call because everyone sees you running around.
yeah.
But it doesn't even matter because they have no damage, so they can't kill DK, they can't kill Mort, they can't kill anyone.
Yeah, I used to say this about Void Spirit, and I used to say it about Abaddon too. I don't think I said it much in LD2L. Abaddon will do everything for you except damage. He doesn't do that. Everything else, he's great, but like if you want damage, he's the wrong guy.
Well, he's doing a lot of damage in these fights right now, but it's no, they don't have nukes or any way to kill someone right away. Especially
Yeah.
with how tanky these heroes are on the Radiant, with the pipe, the Mage Slayer.
Well,
This game's over. It's been over since I think it's a major out draft.
Dire's middle tower is under
yeah, I think I would agree with that broadly.
I think Pocket had a great game.
He had a great game when he got it. He started getting it. Okay.
Yeah,
Great
like,
bait
this
on
is
Muerta.
perfect.
Takes out Puck. Goodbye,
that was
Centaur.
a great
Ooh.
blink. Blink
Oh,
and
I
good
like the call.
They did the right things in the end.
Yeah, I think this is a game where really the issue is that Radiant just started on the wrong foot. They started out by like in a state of confusion. Look at that giant name. They started out almost in this state of confusion. Like they didn't really know how they should approach this game. They were taking the fights, the early fights, very poorly. Like I already hammered on it about 900 times, but what's 900 more? Going on the Centaur, every fight for the DK was just
Did you
insanity.
crash?
No, just loading, and that's what happens to Discord
Oh,
when
okay.
Dota loads. Because Dota is a hog, and if Dota is doing something, by God, everything else on your PC must die. But, yeah, those early
I think-
fights, where the DK was going in on the Centaur, where the Axe was just kind of like trying to figure out what to do. Taken very poorly. And honestly, the fact that they were never really able to get the Puck, even though it's like the Puck was kind of showing her ass cheeks a lot, it's not great either. But eventually they started figuring it out. I think if there is one good thing about the Brionne team, I mean, there are many good things about the Brionne team because they're the top team right now. But if there's one good thing about the Brionne team, they do seem like they learn. They learn, they keep their eyes open. If things aren't working, they change them. And that's something you don't see sometimes in the LD2L. You'll see a lot of situations where it's like teams will just keep making the same mistake for the whole game. And that's always a little tragic. But like this game, outside of not really doing enough from the axe to puck relationship, outside of that specific situation, like they realized, early on, after doing it a few times and getting on for it a few times, hey, wait a minute, let's not throw everything we have at the Centaur who, doesn't have items yet. Let's not do that. Well, once you started getting fights where the DK was just, trying to like keeping the puck away from the fight, having to focus on him. When you had the fights where the DK was throwing damage at the back line, where you had the fights where Axe was calling people together for the Muerta to start slaughtering, right? When you have that, the fight started coming together a hell of a lot better. Started looking a hell of a lot nicer. They figured it out. They turned it around. It was a doomsday clock game. The time ran out for the Knights who say GG. Ran out actually kind of quickly.
Yeah, I think one thing for Maniac, you just try and look around the map, especially because I know you play Wind Ranger a lot. Like you can gain a lot of MMR, just win a lot of games by yourself by just being a nuisance with your dead shot. Like that hero is really good for that. You can rotate between mid and like try and look for people that are under half health. You can capitalize on that early game.
The puck into Axe situation, there is a caveat to that. I don't think generally puck is bad into Axe. There were cases this game where Blue Jay was definitely just kind of standing still in the middle of nowhere, and Axe didn't really do anything about it, unfortunately for him. But I think the situation with puck into Axe is that, like, as an actual matchup, it's not really that bad. She does have the ability. I mean, the call takes a second, right? So she does have the ability to, like, not, even in the worst situation, not get on by the Axe. The thing is that it's a area denial type situation, right? Like, Puck has to change the way she fights. She has to be careful about the way she's using her skills and using her abilities and, like, careful about her positioning. And she's going to get denied opportunities she wouldn't get otherwise because of the
Well,
axe.
it's the same. It's the same way as AM is a bad matchup for Axe when he gets the jump and he has 0 mana. But if Axe jumps him and he's stuck fucking hitting the Axe, well then your team can kill the AM, right? So
Well, even beyond
it's
that,
it's
it's a similar situation where it's like, the AM can, like, can get around the axe, can fight delicately around the axe, but he has to do that. Like, if he doesn't, then it's really bad. And if the situation you need in the game, like, I do think that happened to a degree here, and not just from the axe. Like, you being careful about your positioning is what you do as a puck, but you don't want, like, you don't you want that to be as minimized as possible, right? Like, you don't want to have this situation where it's like, well, I'd love to go, like, get this guy, but because of the axe I can't do that, right? That's kind of the situation there for puck.
forget even the puck.
It's the opportunity.
He just needs to counter initiate. Like this game, you didn't need initiation. You just needed counter initiation. Like as your DK goes in, they're gonna commit spells on him, and then you get to see the heroes that you want to get a pick on, and then you just blink in and you kill them because you're blink blade mail. And then once you kill those heroes, the fight is infinitely easier because those are their own damage. And then you just kite the Abba and Centaur until they got nothing left, and then you kill them. That's kind of the ideal way to play this game, and they got all the heroes to kite. They got the wind with the Shard, the Willow, the Morta, like you can kite forever. They just I don't know. I knew they were gonna win this since like the start of the draft. I don't think the Abba was probably the loss. They needed a lot of more damage. Do you want to check
Either
damage
way.
actually?
No, because we really need to get moving on. We'll see what happens next time.